Hi Sagittarius, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for December 2025. We are just about nearing the end of the year, so in case you want to go for a personalized forecast, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Even for deck purchase, you can do likewise. Now, let's just understand what's in store for you this December. From the Ideal Tarot, I do have a very positive King of Wands. I think you're going to be someone who is going to be much recognized for your talents. I think you also need to advertise your skills this December. In personal relationships also, it would be prudent, to let bygones be bygones. Someone could continue to underestimate your abilities or talents, but then you're going to prove a point. Incidentally, the final days of November stepping into December is the Six of Wands. In those final days, you were also the center of attention. Perhaps you were also on your feet. You were commuting back and forth. Paperwork had increased. Technical challenges had also arisen. Possibly you had made gains, but then financially you may have felt that even if you had made headway or even if there were profits, but it wasn't amounting to much, perhaps you had to pay up your juniors or those whom you owed money. I think for many Sagittarians, this was also the time when you were reflecting on your romantic connection, maybe commitment phobia, something which you were dealing with. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Seven of Cups. This lady, she seems to be focusing on the cups. Maybe you need to shake things up this month to avoid boredom from creeping in. Again, nostalgia could also creep in with respect to your choices personally or professionally. Maybe you're going to be guarded. You do want your boss to pay commensurate to your effort. You do want appreciation as well as payment as per the way you desire. Sometimes we can threaten to quit, but then this is in the challenge position, so weigh your words carefully. Incidentally, influencers this month is the Seven of Wands, so another seven in your reading. 2 sevens does talk about true love. Maybe you are thinking about someone whom you regard as your first and final love. Alright, with the Seven of Wands, you also need to be patient with clients. Maybe you can come across as someone who is very pushy. This could mean that you could end up burning bridges. There'll definitely be career opportunities, new clients. Maybe former patrons could also introduce you. Even on the social media, long distance, people from other places, other countries could also reach out to you. There are restrictions in your relationships. Maybe because of that, you are also going to be accused of being self-centered this month. Perhaps you should outline whatever you have done. I think you also need to distance or disassociate yourself from people who are only taking undue advantage of you. With the King of Swords in the first 10 days, I think paperwork, technical matters will increase. The onus is going to be on you. You do have the intelligence to overcome issues, but then also you may feel that why you have to be the flag bearer, why the onus is on you. Your responsibilities will certainly increase, perhaps because you have the leadership skills. You need to frame policies in case you're in the leadership position. Other than that, you also need to deliberate with senior figures. Maybe your father could help you out, but others around you may feel that you tend to procrastinate, that you don't understand the urgency of the situation. With 2 kings in your reading, you could be dealing with senior figures, especially male figures. I think you can bounce ideas off them. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that money could also be the bone of contention in your relationships. Sometimes your words are misconstrued and misinterpreted, so nip issues in the bud. Again, many of you could also want to sign up for an educational course, but then think 10 times, because sometimes what seems may not come about. With the Three of Cups between 11 to 20 December, I think you're going to be quite social. You will benefit on account of your friends and acquaintances. Maybe you should also work on your skills on the social media. Communication will also increase. Maybe there's also going to be some message which could be unsettling, which could upset you. From the Kipper deck, I do have message of concern. So something could bother Sagittarians this month, perhaps in the first 10 days. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st December, is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this lady, she is busy with the hands. Likewise, you could be busy on account of work. Paperwork or technical matters seem to be keeping you preoccupied throughout this month. There'll be clients, maybe they also want you to make allowances, but stay firm because they're going to do the needful. Stick to your guns. Maybe they expect you to lower the rates of your services. Incidentally, in case there's an appraisal lined up, I think you will be singled out. Appreciation with the King of Wands also talking about the same, so that is going to come about. Try to be collaborative and cooperative. Wisdom has also come up in your reading. That means you could gain perspective. You could be wiser as this year draws to a close. You will also benefit on account of the good counsel of senior people in your life. Despite the odds stacked against you, you are thriving. You know, this plant is flourishing even in adverse situations. So you're going to stand tall. You're going to blossom and flourish for sure. Incidentally, with respect to your love life, I do have the card True Love. So many of you are dealing with someone who could be your soulmate. This is also a romance of a lifetime. So be open to romance. Maybe your person could also have disagreements with you, or you could be having mentally stimulating conversations with your person. Maybe this person also wants to travel to be in your city in case it's a long distance relationship. Some of you may also feel that this relationship is just like platonic love. Yellow roses does signify the same. So I think you should cherish the friendship that is there in the offing. The longevity of your partner could also be a concern. In case yours is an unhappy connection, I think your person is also going to help you out with respect to work. Incidentally, somebody whom you regard as a friend could renew his affections towards you, could expect you to accept his proposal, but then you are not too keen. Maybe that is why platonic love has come up in your reading. You do want to maintain a safe distance. You don't want any kind of romantic attachments. Your children are watched over by your angels. Now, this is also a reassuring card in your reading. I think in case you are a parent, you could be concerned about your children, with message of concern also coming up. Maybe there's news about a child here, but be rest assured that Archangel Michael and your other angels are also watching over this December. I hope Sagittarians you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.